Hello, hello. Welcome to day 994 of Connecting the Thoughts. Quote for today is life is all about ownership. And what do I mean by that? Let's soon find out. Welcome back. And quote for today is life is all about ownership. Hi, Cindy. So it's all about ownership. It's all about taking control. It's not control, owning what you have, the good, the bad, the ugly, the possibilities, the flaws, the stand-ups, the fall downs, owning it all, owning it as it is, owning it unconditionally and saying, yes, this is my life and this is what I'm going to do about it. So hello, Gopalan. So this is what I mean when I say life is all about ownership. And now what I realized is this is something I've begun to say to anybody and everybody that I'm meeting. It's all about ownership. And that's why I did the TEDx talk, because I was fed up of people constantly complaining, constantly bringing in other people into the conversation and saying, my life is like this because of, because of somebody else. My life is like this because of the education I have, or because of the upbringing, or because of the lack of money, or because of the in-laws, or because of the children, or because of my boss. It's always somebody else and not your own self that is responsible for why you're doing what you're doing in life. Is that truly fair? Because I do understand that, yes, there are times where, it feels like, yes, so much has happened and I can't get out of this rut. I get you. I hear you completely. But after a bit of wallow, you can come out of that situation. You can push yourself out. You can be your motivation. You can meet different people who would inspire you to do more in life. So the question I ask you is, are you going to stay in that rut and say that this is my life because of somebody else? Because there's contradiction in that. If you're saying this is my life, how can it be because of somebody else? If this is your life, how can it be because of somebody else? So take ownership. Take ownership for your choices. Take ownership for the consequences of your choices. Take ownership for the friends you choose. Take ownership for the failures you've had. Take ownership for the victories. Celebrate them. And also take ownership for those moments where you've kind of had to pause and wait and just be kind to someone, to your own self. Cindy says, my life is what I make of it. It's no one else's responsibility. And you know what? As I read that, something really interesting comes to my mind. Life has an I in it. The word life itself has I in it, right? It's life. It's life. It has an I in it. Life has an I in it for a reason, because it's about you. Thank you, Cindy, for writing that. You just gave me an idea. So my life is what I make of it. The I, without the I, the word life itself is incomplete. So are you one of those persons who is engaging with themselves and their life? Or are you sitting on the fence and passing comments on how people should live their life? Or are you sitting on the fence and not able to make a decision in terms of which way you're going to go? Are you going to kind of step up your game? Or are you going to play small? Or what exactly are you going to do with your life? Be the owner of your life and your journey. Absolutely. And respect your journey. Appreciate your journey. So many times we move from one destination to the next, and we forget to pause and celebrate getting from point A to point B to point C. Appreciate yourself, acknowledge the successes you've had. Take time to celebrate you. Take time to celebrate yourself and your journey. So when it comes to your life, when it comes to your journey, celebrate it. Be kind to yourself and be mindful of who you are being in the moment. These are my thoughts. I've come together with a 3-month mastermind group coaching program where we sit together and kind of thrash out certain topics. We do lots of hands-on learning. We bring like minds together into the conversation, and as I said the last time, you are the sum total of the 5 most immediate people in your world, in your circle. So if you would like to engage with like minds who are onwards looking to reset for success, this is something that I highly encourage you to register for, to enroll for. And where is it? Here it is. If you would like to, this is the registration link. Do register and come on board, be part of the conversations. It's going to be super fun. I am adding in bonuses with expert speakers coming on board, and yes, what you saw on Wise Wednesday is probably like an hour's conversation would now elaborate into a proper session, a proper work through session with the experts. So it's not just me, but also guest experts coming in on board and sharing their wisdom, giving you tools, like proper tools and exercises that we will go through together to make it grow, to make you reset for success. So take ownership, make that decision, register for the program, and come on board. Let's reset for success together, and let's take ownership of life itself. Srinivas says, your inner journey makes the outer journey. Absolutely. It's about the inner conversations. It's about what's going on in your mind. It's about what you are feeding yourself, what you are telling yourself. What are the stories you have been telling yourself? Because we are a sum of the stories. We are some of the stories that are told to us. We are some of the stories that we tell to others. And we are the story we leave behind. So let your story be a masterpiece. And I look forward to working with you more closely as your coach, as your trainer, as your friend on Reset for Success. If this has been of value to you, please write in comments saying, I am in control. I am in control. Write that down in comments if this conversation has been of value to you, and if you are aiming to take control, aiming to take ownership of your life. And if you haven't subscribed already, do subscribe to the channel. Thank you, Sushil sir, for watching. Immense value, he says, and that means a lot coming from you. Thank you. And if this has been of value to you, please write in comments saying, I am in control. And until tomorrow, keep smiling, keep shining, stay safe, and thank you for connecting the thoughts with me. Thank you so much. Yes, Srinivas, I take ownership for choices made. I do trust that you're going to make the right choice. And until tomorrow, see you.